to be able to say what's next. Because if you think about it, for a lot of people, they don't understand that when football is your profession, you've been doing it since like 7, 8, years old, and now you're 30 years old and you're done. And now it's like, well, now you have all this money, but you need to find that next step.
Right.
And so for a lot of people, football's been it. I used to prepare for football. I know how to play football. And it's not that I don't have any other skill sets, but it's to get to that next step. It's that building block. It's that bridge to help you get there. And that's what After the Game Ministries does. It's like a locker room outside the locker room.
And that's national? Or do they have a local chapter?
It is local in Colorado,
Okay.
but we do have another individual in Utah. We're talking with people in Philadelphia and things like that. So we want this to become national because for every athlete, there needs to be that bridge to get to the next step. And a lot of guys, I know of when I played at CU,
Right.
they're still trying to get into the NFL.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, there's something more. I think that's
There
the
is
biggest
something, yeah.
message. So-
And that's another aspect of what I talk about or what I'm so focused in on is sometimes what we think is the dream isn't really the dream. It's okay because it moves us and propels us to the next step. But C.S. Lewis talks a lot about in his books, it's a funny term, but it's called saving the appearances. And he calls it, I'll use a different term, but the dreams are actually iconoclastic, which means broken. So there's certain aspects of a dream we want to keep and certain ones we want to let die. And so for men, for a lot of us, but anybody that's a dream achiever, there's times when we have to let go of certain aspects of the dream, but trust me, you won't lose all aspects. The essence of it will stay alive, and that's the encouraging thing. The essence will stay alive, and so that's where being in that football world with college football and everything, and I've been through there myself, it took a long time to get away from the identity of football, and even transition out of dentistry, it takes a while to get out of that identity of dentistry. So I think maybe that's what you're talking about a little bit with the identity.
Yeah, without a doubt.
So-
Sometimes it's like a flower. Sometimes you have to cut off the dead leaves or the dead branches,
Prune it,
whatever,
yeah.
those things.
Yeah.
Why? It allows the flower to grow and to grow bigger and bigger. So sometimes that is that way with your dreams, that maybe there's certain things within that dream that you thought you wanted to do, but those things die off.
Right.
And you're not losing your dream. You're actually gaining something bigger. So, yeah.
And that's an aspect that I'm most excited about because that essence will never die. And I want to convey that. The essence will never die.